This is an extremely dazzling floor polisher badged up by Hoover, who were born innovative. By this stage in their life, they are literally, that is about the only thing connecting this to the Hoovers that we love and cherish on this channel. But this one came my way a blooming long time ago and it's been buried, and I got the rug off for filming the before and first look video of the MR7 Pro, which went very well if you haven't seen it. So what better time to have a look at this hard floor cleaning only machine than now? Wow. Let's have a look. Woohoo. Yes, hello, my vacuum cleaner, which this technically still has as part of it, and floor buffing chums. How are you today? It's always a shame I don't still have that Hoover floor polisher from the 60s that has a bid on it and ends today, so hopefully that is about to go to a good home. But this is what they turned into. I'm pretty sure this was also badged up as a Karcher at least, but this one is badged up as Hoover, born innovative. And yeah, I can't quite figure out a date. There you go, it's September 2010 for the manual. My birthday was in September. And yeah, we have what I think is fairly complete and also fairly foreign, but still 240 volts. So there are various pads and devices. It is very complete, although I think some of the glue has failed. Yeah, so that the glue's failed from there and is failing from, it's literally falling apart off of all of them. Oh, poo. I'll not be able to film this straight away until I've glued all of that back together. Yeah, it's all, I'm going to try and just cube bond it on for now. Of course. Right, then we have an importante message. I can't read. The two protections between the drive shaft and rubber drive must be removed. Well, I hope it's been removed. I've played with this before. Two handles. I've got another pad that literally just fell apart when I picked it up. A bag. Yes, this is a dirty fan cloth bagged machine. Blimey. A list of tons of places that probably don't exist anymore. And then a Hoover European guarantee. And that is it in this little box. Fantastic. Put all of that back in there. Oh my goodness. Yeah, none of these are flipping usable. Why is one missing a pad as well here? So that. Yes, 3 each. And I should know that because I've looked underneath. Let's use its bag as a thing. Good. Okay, well we can do something then. Yeah. There we go. So these all click off. So there are 3 sets of pads, thank goodness. Although I'd be nice to have used these. We shall glue them back on at some point. Yeah, they literally run on here. These all spin. They're all rubber and connect. And then here is a suction motor. This thing is somehow an 800 watt. Although I'd imagine a good chunk of that 800 watts general main power input will drive the motor rather than anything else. Right, well we'll put these pads back on because they can't go too badly wrong, can they? And 3. You do only go on one way. Yeah, I'm going to have to try and fix at least some of those so that we can do something else with it. But with that on there, we can connect our handle, which is just a push fit, and they're very wobbly indeed. This is not a high quality. No, wait. Okay, that could actually be my fault for putting the wrong in up. Yeah, that's a bit better. It is not a high quality appliance at all. It certainly shouldn't be that wobbly. Then we'll take our little square adapter. Yeah, this is terrible. Yeah, it's literally just. Oh my goodness. Well, this would be 3D printed nowadays. It was too old to be 3D printed. It literally just comes out into that. So there isn't really a way that we can even think about bag modding the thing. Not that not that there'd be much point. Again, this is meant to sort of pick up the bits that have fallen in between you vacuuming and then waxing the floors. That clicks into there, like so. Then if I just bring you up like so, this, oh my goodness, we're not missing a flipping bag spring, are we? Oh, that's pretty catastrophic. Oh. Okay, well then, there should be a spring between here and there, but there isn't. So we're going to use some garden twine. No, we're not. Wait, I've just stood up. Okay, fine. Panic over, although, oh my goodness, you're now going to take 20 hours. Oh, no, you're not. Right, you slot in there. And you go up there, and now we have our Hoover Parquet ready to go. Let's turn it on. Right, it is armed and ready to go, and to turn it on, you simply just push down, and then when the handle gets to a certain point, it will work. Although, I'm quite tall. Hang on, bring you up a bit for context, and yeah, this is quite comfortable for me to use, but no, I have to. There we go. That's not nice. Oh God. But the machine runs. Yeah, it's not nice to use, but it runs and works and does vacuum stuff up. Let's try and put a bit more dirt down. I think just some millet is going to be more than enough for what we need here. I don't want to scatter it too much because what isn't picked up by the vacuum is going to get thrown violently around the room. So we'll just try and concentrate on the vacuum. Isn't the machine cutting out, it's me moving it past where the flipping thing likes to go. But, I mean, I cannot deny that has picked up the majority of the millet. The only problem is I do feel that it's just going to come straight back out. Yeah, there we go, and there is nothing to hold anything into this bag. The bag is literally now falling back through the air path and stuff is falling out. So yeah, that's a bit of a fail, but not entirely unexpected. Again, this would only be used for the little bits of dust that had got onto the floor as you were waxing it or cleaning it or whatever. I don't know. I bet if you use this wet, that bag would get really disgustingly gunky. I'm going to see if I can fix any of those other pads now, and maybe we can make it do some cleaning. The next day we are back, and I have like adhesive silicone, black gloop, all of these pads back onto these bases. I even managed to not get an awful lot of it on the pads, but it seems to be, I'll probably rip it off if I tried, so I'm not going to try it. I don't want to use those because it would be quite easy to get those filthy. But if we take these brushes off and maybe put these ones on, I am up for putting a little, just spraying a little bit of G101 over the floor and seeing and checking that they don't fly off immediately. Because yeah, that, I mean, actually we could probably turn it on now because it is reclined, so the switch will be on. Oh, it doesn't have quick release cord hooks. Bear with. Unwinding the cable, plugging the machine in. I didn't fly off immediately. Yeah, this is how it works. This centre bit actually only contacts these two. These two. That one's even mostly centred. Right, excellent. Let's give it a go on the floor. This bit of the floor's quite filthy. Paint marks, isn't it? Where the kids mess around, and I really should scrub it more. So we shall pop some of that down. Again, I want to watch these pads slide. Not bad. Oh, I don't have a microfiber cloth to hand to wipe that down now, but after, maybe I should keep this and run it round after the Tinko floor one. It hasn't touched the paint, but it's got a lot of the other marks off. And I chose these pads because they wouldn't particularly show that, so that I don't have to spend ages cleaning them up. But yeah, that grab adhesive has worked very, very well indeed. That's almost quite nice. If I actually enjoyed using it, I'm kneeling down at the minute because it's then better for me to turn the machine on and hold it down low. If I stand up, it just turns off every 3 seconds. And there we go. A brand new, unused until now, Hoover floor polisher. That's about it really. I would imagine that this wouldn't take a lot of abuse, that centre spindle going on that rubber. As soon as you try to scrub a floor with a lot of water and really get at it, it would just slip and slide. It would be very good for applying polishes and waxes and finishes to a proper flooring. I can't really go much more aggressive than that on my laminate. I don't want to go buff a load of product into it. So that is about it. I've given this a wipe down. Look, you'll be able to see yourself. Woohoo! Given the top a wipe down. That's about the best thing about it. The lid. It's almost a shame it hasn't got a light, but I don't think it should have. I think that is just a lens. And that is about that. A little slice of mid-2000s, late 2000s, must be 2010s, 2011s. Hoover EU, Italy in Europe is where this was made, and probably quite popular. Comment down below if you're from a part of the world where these things are probably more common than an actual vacuum cleaner, because I bet in some places there are. And until the next oddball Hoover product that we may come across, but not this, we'll see you soon. Bye bye.